Hello, my LGBT cuties, and welcome back to another episode of A Jaded Gay. I'm Rob Lovelace, and today we're talking about something core to building healthy, fulfilling relationships, and that's emotional intimacy. Basically, emotional intimacy is a sense of closeness that comes from sharing our feelings, being understood, and trusting that someone accepts us as we are. Researchers describe it as a blend of openness, validation, and vulnerability, the foundation that allows a relationship to deepen beyond surface-level connection. To understand what it actually looks like, psychologists often point to a few key markers, including being able to share your real thoughts and feelings, feeling cared for, knowing your partner would help you when you need it, and trusting that they truly understand you. When these elements are present, couples tend to feel safer, more connected, and more grounded in their relationships. And in everyday life, that emotional closeness shows up in very practical ways. Experts note that partners who are emotionally in sync regularly check in with each other, not just about what happened during the day, but how they're feeling and why. They share vulnerabilities, confide in each other, accept one another's flaws, and aren't afraid of the tough conversations. These are the couples who go to each other first with big news and trust that their partner has their back. But for many queer men, emotional intimacy can feel complicated. Years of hiding parts of ourselves, navigating rejection, or dealing with loneliness can make it hard to believe that someone else could truly accept all of us. Sometimes we learn to keep our guard up, even long after coming out, which makes it harder to form deeper connections. And researchers have pointed out that gay men often grow up craving connection while simultaneously fearing it. Think about it. When we spend so much of our early lives masking who we are, we don't always learn how to show up authentically in relationships, and that can leave us feeling unseen, misunderstood, or convinced that we're better off alone. So how can we start rebuilding our ability to connect? Well, a powerful first step is strengthening the relationship we have with ourselves. That can include reflecting on old experiences that shaped our beliefs about love and acceptance, reframing those memories with compassion, and allowing ourselves to imagine a future where we can form deep, healthy bonds. Once we begin doing that inner work, we can practice emotional intimacy with others in simple, everyday ways. Experts suggest being strategically vulnerable by sharing one part of our lives at a time rather than overwhelming ourselves. Offering daily affirmations, giving and receiving appreciation, and communicating clearly can also strengthen closeness. It's also important to prioritize sexual satisfaction and explore new experiences together to deepen your connection. Breaking out of your usual routine, like planning a special date night or trying a new activity together, can keep your relationship feeling fresh and exciting. At its core, emotional intimacy isn't about perfection. It's about being real, being present, and allowing someone to truly know us. And every one of us deserves to experience that kind of connection. So if you're interested in learning more about emotional intimacy, especially within queer relationships, check out the podcast episode and blog post linked below. And remember, every day is all we have, so you gotta make your own happiness.